sent to groups D and group E to send a BP format of debate. Now, for the rules of this debate, we will be following British parliamentary rules. So it means that every speech that every speaker would give would be timed. Every speaker is given 7 minutes to present his points and his supports, including any presentations that he may have. In between speeches, speakers are given 2 minutes to prepare for their speech. Okay? So debaters, ready? So let us start with the first speaker from the affirmative group, from the Prime Minister, Peter.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are debating the resolution. Nuclear power plant is beneficial to countries. We on the affirmative side strongly support the resolution. Before we start our debate, I will set the parameter of this debate. In this debate, we will talk about only nuclear power plant and its benefits and disadvantages, not nuclear weapon or bomb. In our team, government have 4 points: national strength, clean energy, cheap price, and energy supplement. Let me give first 2 points. Our first point is national strength. Nowadays, oil is one of the most general and popular energy source in the world. There are lots of countries that can produce oil like this map, but there are also countries that cannot produce oil. But so that countries should depend on the countries that produce oil, so their country's economy will be affected easily. Yeah.
Can you use the oil shop instead of uranium? Can you move car, airplane, boat with oil?
If we make nuclear power, I'll continue my speech. There are also a lot of countries that cannot produce oil, so their economy will be affected by oil price easily. But if they use nuclear power plant, it's different. There are lots of countries that cannot produce oil, but uranium, the resource of nuclear power plants such as South Africa, Namibia, Niger, Ukraine, and Estonia. These countries can export their uranium to other countries that need for nuclear power plants. Also, there are lots of countries. There are also countries that cannot produce uranium but have high technology about nuclear power plants, such as South Korea, U.S., U.K., France, China, Russia, else. These countries can sell their nuclear energy or technology to other countries, or build nuclear reactors to other countries, so they can make their influence and economy stronger enough to compete with other strong countries.
Points.
Yes.
We have already 450 nuclear power plant. Then we make a more nuclear power plant. Then really we can.
So if all countries have nuclear power plants, there are some countries that cannot, that are poor, so they countries can build and make nuclear power plants for their economy. I'll continue my speech. Our second point is clean energy. Nowadays, coal and oil-fired plants are general, but these plants produce too much carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a kind of gas that causes global warming. But if the countries use nuclear power plants, they can reduce a big amount of carbon dioxide. For example, nuclear power plants produce about 250,000 of tons of carbon dioxide during its lifetime. It looks quite big, but in contrast, in case of
How you can say the nuclear power plants energy depend? Actually, we made the nuclear power plant make lots of uranium waste and make dangerous things. How it can be
In case of carbon dioxide, it is discharged to the air. But in case of radioactivity, it is stored deep place. It is stored in deep place such as underground, so you see.
Point.
Yes.
But deep place is also a part of the environment. But if you put the environment, other things in the underground, it will destroy the environment also.
No, they people make the uranium the radioactive waste not to come out. I continue my speech. But in contrast, coal-fired plants produce about 2 billion carbon dioxide during every year. Every year. As a result, we can see that nuclear power plants produce enormous amount of carbon dioxide. And also, according to this graph from World Nuclear Association, nuclear power plants produce less amount of carbon dioxide. Yes.
this way, please make the other ways make carbon dioxide. Then in for example in Austria there is used water power plants by propeller is not make any carbon dioxide, then it makes same for energy for
Do you have any research about comparing nuclear power amount of energy of nuclear power plant and hydroelectric? Finish. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. So we have heard the speech from the Prime Minister. Now let's hear the speech from the negative side from the leader of the opposition, William.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are debating nuclear power plant is beneficial to countries. We are opposition to strongly opposed to the solution. First, I will repeat their point. Their point is compare the oil and say national energy. It's not true because uranium is objectively only the main electrical energy, but the oil is doing many things. But for example, it can move car, airplane, and boat. Then it's different for benefit. And second, their point is that it is clean energy.